I'm not an engineer guy, I was a camera operator. So as far as cameras and angles, I could figure that stuff out. But when you're, building the control room and things, I really started getting overwhelmed with that.
Billy Dunn is a second-year teacher at the Albertville Innovation Academy in Albertville, Alabama. He recently opened his new state-of-the-art studio with the help of Amitrace.
Was trying to, build my own studio and was drowning, and I just saw a card and asked the teacher about it, and she said, yeah, it was, Amitrace, and they're great, and so I reached out.
Dunn soon connected with Amitrace education specialist, Tom White.
So designing this project was fun. I remember exactly where I was on our first phone call. I was driving somewhere and stopped at a truck stop and had a conversation with Billy and Todd about what they were doing, what they wanted to do, and how we could get them to that point.
Amitrace wasn't Dunn's first call, though.
I was very excited. Before I met with Amitrace, I met with another company, and I was down, really down. They weren't really listening to me and wanting to make a lot of changes to the building that I didn't know that we would be able to do. And so after meeting with Amitrace, it was like, okay, they kind of get it, they understand, this is the way I want to go. And from after our first meeting, I went back to my administration, was like, these are the people we need to use.
Todd Watkins is the assistant superintendent at AIA and felt the same about Amitrace.
I felt very confident that we had chosen the right organization to partner with, because it's essential that not only you know the product that you sell, but to us it was more important that you knew the education environment that the products were going to. So Amitrace on the front end was able to really come to bear that they have been in this education world, they're familiar with it, they understand the challenges that we may have. And so that to me was more important than finding someone who could just sell me the equipment. I needed someone who could also help us navigate what it was going to look like in an education environment.
Amitrace prides itself on meeting each client's specific needs. White shares his philosophy on the AIA design goals.
The biggest priority on this project was to make sure that Billy and the team here at the Albertville Innovation Academy had a workflow that they could use for really anything that they wanted. So if they wanted to make news, they could do news. If they wanted to do sports, they could do sports, community events, those type of things.
When Dunn saw the plan, he was excited.
I'll be honest with you, I was really surprised that we were going to be able to pull off everything that I wanted, plus a little bit more, and we were just under the total that I was given. So we were under budget, and I got everything I wanted.
By creating a workflow that allowed for flexibility, Amitrace gave Dunn more opportunities for student experiences.
Anything that we can do inside the studio, we can do outside the studio. And that's what I'm really grateful for, because it not only opens us up to sports, but other productions that we can do with theater, with community events and things like that. We have the full setup we can take out in the field and run a full production.
Finally, Dunn sums up his feelings about the Amitrace experience in one word.
I'm extremely grateful for just getting in touch with Amitrace and us building this together. Well, I just kind of threw my ideas in, but them building this for us. So my biggest takeaway is just I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my school system, for Amitrace, and obviously for the students who took the chance of taking this course.
To find out more about Amitrace and how we can help you reach your video production goals, please visit amitrace.com.